Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangs, and I welcome you guys to the last official video on my channel in 2014. It's my New Year's Eve vlog. So, depending on where you are, New Year's Eve might be very close around the corner by the time this video hits YouTube. Some of you may be able to watch it before you celebrate, some of you probably won't. Anyway, I really wanted to make this. So, in the background, we're watching a winter holiday show match between Kambai and Olaf. Normally, of course, Kambai would absolutely shred Olaf, so I decided to give Olaf a little bit of an advantage. Since it's the winter holiday season, Olaf will get the joy of fighting completely in the snow. So we'll see who wins today, Kambai's superior firepower and defense, or Olaf's increased mobility in the snow. It's really just to have something to watch while I talk. Many people have also asked me, Mangs, how do you set up these matches? It's really simple, actually, you know. You can't set up a AI versus AI match in Advanced Wars 2, but if you use your head a little bit, it shouldn't really be that hard to understand how I do this. So yeah, I'll just let you figure that one out on your own. Anyway, I'm literally sitting here in my dress. I'm expecting visitors in a couple of hours. I completely forgot I was going to do this vlog, so I was like, oh my god, I have to hurry down and do the New Year's Eve vlog, because I really wanted to do this. I turned down my computer, actually. Turned on my computer and tried to find my webcam. Couldn't find it, so I was like, fuck it. Just gonna do an Advanced Wars match in the background. So yeah, I have a couple of things I want to talk about. So, the channel is almost up to 900 subscribers. I had a goal. I was going to try and get 1,000 subs on the channel until the end of the new year, which I almost managed to get. But sadly, I had a month or so with almost no videos because of my computer dying. That hurt the channel a little bit. But I'm really happy to see that a lot of you guys have actually been very helpful, and I've seen that some of you have even linked my Let's Plays on different pages. There was recently one of you who linked my Fire Emblem 7 Let's Play on Reddit, and because of that, like, you drew almost 20 to 30 new subscribers to my my YouTube channel just from that link alone. And I can see that because I have this nifty little page on YouTube where I can see where my views are coming from. Now, of course, the majority of them, almost like 70%, comes from my subscribers, and then a lot of them comes from YouTube redirecting people from other videos to my Let's Plays. But also, I get notified whenever someone actually posts a link to my Let's Play. And I recently noticed this link, and there's been a couple of others as well, including my Civilization Let's Play. So I'm really happy about this, and it's probably the nicest thing you guys can do for me, because I do most of the advertising myself, and it's really tough to draw new people to a new channel. It's been going very slow, especially considering I don't play mainstream games. I could probably play Call of Duty and, you know, just the new awesome games that I, you know, don't play anyway. But I could definitely, like, go more mainstream than I currently am, but I like to play these games. I like to play Fire Emblem, Advanced Wars, these lesser-known games, because that's truly what I enjoy doing, and that's what I think I'm best at. So I'm probably not going to change that. But I do hope to grow a larger fan base over time. And I really have to say, and I know this is something that a lot of YouTubers say, almost to the point where it almost loses its value, but I really have to say that you guys are truly amazing, and like, there's such an overwhelming influx of positive comments on my videos. 99% of everything I see on my channel is just amazing. There's so few trolls. I've had to deal with a couple of haters, and I've had to ban like one guy over the course of 3 to 4 years, which is ridiculously little. But aside from that, almost everything I see in my channel are just amazing. Some of you guys have been commenting for years now, ever since I made my Fire Emblem 6 Let's Play. And it really makes me smile to see that some of you guys are still around. Every now and then I also see someone who hasn't commented in many years just suddenly come on and go like, hey, sup, Mangs? And, you know, it's amazing. I feel like I've come in contact with so many people. And because I have such a small fan base, I am much more able to actually talk to individual fans, if I am allowed to call you that. So yeah, I hope that won't change if this channel ever grows big sometime or someday. I certainly hope it doesn't. I'm going to make everything in my power to make sure that does not happen. Because at the moment, I do read all of my comments. I really do. I don't always respond, but I do read every single comment that you guys post, and it makes me smile. It's truly the driving force of this channel. Because God knows I'm not making any money out of it. Not that that would be the goal anyway. You know, that's just a nice little side bonus. So yeah, I have a couple of things to talk about. So a lot of you guys have been asking about the Dual Strike Let's Play. The one I promised for the subscriber challenge that I did a while back, or the subscriber contest that I believe I called it. I must say that I've been tackling that contest like an absolute idiot. I had no idea so many people would participate in it. I thought perhaps 5 people or something would play the map, but it ended up being closer to 30. I lost the list of names, and I had to re-ask everyone all over again. And I also never should have done 3 different difficulties, because people have been sending me, like, some people have been sending me 3 different medals. Oh, now I've beaten it on normal. I beat it on hard, but then this happened. Did I still beat it? Something bugged out on the last turn, and Sammy lost all of her buildings. Is it still a victory for me? Like, so many different mails, and I didn't have time to respond to them all. And also, I should have had my prize video, you know, my Dual Strike Let's Play. I should have had that done before I started the contest, so that I could have given it to you immediately. So that was definitely a mistake on my part, and next time I do a contest, and I do plan to do more contests, not necessarily Advanced Wars related, but I will do more interactive contest videos. I will have a much better approach than what I currently had, because I think I tackled that like an absolute fool. So yeah, I'll do the Dual Strike Let's Play. I'll also do... I have actually done Mr. Antonen's personal video. It only awaits rendering, and then I will upload it. So I'm actually done with it. Anyway, is there anything else I want to talk about? Yes, future for the channel. So naturally, after I get 1,000 subs, I'm not going to stop there. However, for the time being, I don't think it's smart for me to make more Let's Plays. What the fuck are you doing, Olaf? I don't even. I don't think it's smart for me to make new Let's Plays right now. I think I'll have to stick with the ones I have. Of course, I will continue to do Civilization Let's Plays simply because I just enjoy it so much, even though I know that my Civilization fanbase is minimal compared to the 2 other games that I do. But yeah, I need to finish what I've started right now, and I have like 4 to 5 different Fire Emblem Let's Plays going on at once, which is way too much. And there are so many games I'd like to do. I think the first one I'm gonna have to do when I do get the time for it is probably Advanced Wars Dual Strike. Like a complete Let's Play of it, because it's so requested, and I think that I need to give my Advanced Wars fans a little bit of attention right now. So that is probably what I'm going to do. Many people have asked me, Mangs, why don't you do Dragon Age Inquisition? Because that's something that, like, I'm a huge Dragon Age fan, it's no secret. But I simply don't like the game, that's all I can say. I haven't tried it out personally yet, I might, but I'm gonna wait until that thing's on sale, because there's no way I'm paying the full price for that game, because I have no idea how much I'm going to enjoy it. But yeah, it reminds me of Skyrim, just with a party. It doesn't feel like Dragon Age at all. I think that they've done a very good job of alienating their player base, and really not following up on what made Dragon Age 1 so great, which was an incredible story. So yeah, I don't think Dragon Age Inquisition will ever come onto my channel, but you never know. I'm not never say never, you know. I said the same thing about Dual Strike. Now I'm actually considering doing a full Let's Play of the fucking game. So yeah, do I have anything else to talk about? Yes, there is actually one issue. And this is a little bit more serious, and it's not directly gaming related, so I'm sorry if this offends some of you guys, but there is an issue that has been increasing at least in Norway. I'm not sure how it's like in the other corners of the world, but over the past few years, the mainstream culture of that it is acceptable to drink and drive has been growing. A lot of people do it, at least in Norway. It is completely acceptable to drink alcohol and then drive home from a party. I see it all the fucking time. I even see my friends do it. And furthermore, what's even more annoying is that in our newspapers in Norway, there's tons of articles about how dangerous fireworks is. Oh no, 10 people had to go to the doctor, a baby got burned by rockets. Be careful, explosives are very, very dangerous. Yet, there's not a single article about drinking and driving, and the death toll increases every single year. The reason why I'm talking about this, and this gets a little bit personal for me, is because I lost a good friend a couple of years back. And the irony of the story is that he wasn't even the one drinking and driving. He was merely a passenger, and he was also the only one who died in the accident. The car was full of people. And the driver had been drinking beforehand, and he said he had so much faith in his abilities to drive, he was such a good driver, that he was perfectly able to drink a few beers and drive at the same time. And it was slippery outside. I think the other car they met, there was also a driver who had been drinking. And I lost my friend as a result. And I know for a fact that the driver of that car, although I don't know him personally, is having huge problems even to this day, because he basically has to live with that for the rest of his life. Now, why am I talking about this? This is a very depressing topic, and this video should be full of cheer and joy and all that good stuff. I'm talking about it because I feel like if I have to do something meaningful this year, it is talking about this and spreading a little bit of awareness to the tiny fan base that I do have. But if you see people trying to do this, tell them it's not cool. I do it all the time. Personally, when I host my party, if people come driving to my party and they start drinking, I ask them to leave. That is not acceptable. I will not have them at my place. If they plan to drink at my party and then drive home, I say you're not welcome here. Either you call a cab or you have to leave. And I will do this to my best friend if I have to. That is how serious I am about this. Because it's not just placing your life in danger. Like, you can go jump off a cliff for all I care. If that's really what you want to do with your life, you can go do that. Because, well, it would be a lie to say it only affected you. Because it would affect more people. But when you go and drink and drive, you place other lives in danger as well. It's not just yourself. You're doing something that are endangering other people. And I don't think you would prefer to live knowing that you killed someone's child, you know. So, again, I'm really sorry if this offends you. And it's not like... I usually do not mix things on my channel. I don't like to suddenly talk about politics, for example, in a video about video games. But I felt like talking about it and bringing a little bit of awareness to it, and I hope you guys are okay with that. So yeah, my guests are going to be arriving soon. We're going to be making something called man taco. Trust me, there are girls at the party too, but this is a tradition we have. We create like super spicy taco. We drench that shit in chili. It's actually freaking amazing. We pour melted cheddar over it. And we are, of course, naturally very drunk by the time we finish making it, so we don't always taste the chili. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna have a very good time. I'm probably gonna get absolutely shit drunk. Don't do anything I would have done, guys. So yeah, whatever you're planning on doing tonight, whether you're going to a party with your friends, your family, maybe your loved one, or whether you're not gonna have a party at all, I hope that you have an amazing evening. And that you take care of yourself. Drink responsibly. Don't do anything stupid. And I'll see you guys in the next year. So yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. Looks like Olaf is absolutely shredding Combai's face. I'm happy to see that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in 2015. Goodbye.